So current map Berlin Spandau, load map without buses, we're going to do that, and we're going to, you can also load save situations, so there's some scenarios you can load, for example, but I think this gets a little bit confusing because it says X10 and they don't necessarily relate to the current map. So the current map, it doesn't show the current map in here, it shows all of them. So it's a very confusing in a way that you don't know which one refers to what. So we're going to load a map without buses and we're going to click on start. So we'll wait a few seconds for the game to start. And this is now it's telling us where we want to enter on the current map being Berlin Spandau. So we are going to enter, I think, that one there. Nerven Klink, I think it says. So we'll click on OK. And that should place the bus at that stop. So let's see, it's loading the game up. Loading invite. It's not the easiest simulator to get into. I find it quite complex, not just the driving and the setting up of the game, but creating routes, etc. And the game mechanics itself is quite complex. It does need a bit of time to get into. So here we are. It places us at somewhere. It doesn't actually say where you are. So what I normally do is press this key, which it will show us the stops, and then I press this to add a new bus. So if I click on that, it should in a few seconds come up with a bus. There you go. So we want to get a man bus, which is the one I normally use on this route. So we'll go to the manufacturer, change it to man, and we are going to get the 1980s one. So SD89. So we've got the manufacturer and the model, and we can also change the appearance, so we can change different colors. Here we go. That looks good. And the depot obviously is Spandau 1988. If let's have a look. Right, show only numbers fit into the map's depot. This is handy because that way you only get the buses that are specific to this depot and route. So click on OK, and that will place into valid number. Oh, there's no valid number there. Okay, so it doesn't like that one. Why? I see. So this is what I was saying earlier. It's a bit confusing, really. I mean, it's saying here, show only numbers fit into the map's depot. So it doesn't actually tell you here which depot. Oh, it's Spandau 92, I suppose. Yes, what it is telling us that. So if I go Berlin, will that give me some numbers? No. So Spandau 1986? Nope. So this is what I mean. It's a bit confusing. You think, well, what am I supposed to actually click on here? It's not actually helping you along here. It's just saying, okay, click this, and then here we got a number here, 1991. So we'll just click that one, and we'll take that tick out. Don't really know why or how that really works. As you can see there, a good example of by clicking it, you can't select the number. It tells you to, and it doesn't help you in any way whatsoever of which one you need to select. So that is quite confusing. So we'll just click on unclick that, click OK. We'll go to never Klink, is it? And that should place the bus. There we are. So the bus is here. What I'm doing at the moment, I press the middle mouse button and it allows me to zoom around the bus. So you see. So if I right click in another position, I think if I go to F4 mode, so if I press F4, I go to this view. Okay. Holding the right mouse button will zoom me in and out. Holding the middle mouse will pan up and down, left and right. So I believe if you click somewhere else on the map, like right click, no, it doesn't do it there, does it? I thought it's supposed to focus. No. Okay, so if you do click anywhere with the left button, you can place the bus. So if I click there, you put the bus there where you've clicked. So for example, if I want to place it back to where it was, you've got to turn the camera around. There you go. Left click, and then the bus will face in the direction you are looking. So you've got F1, and what that does at the moment, it will not work with track IR. So this is another confusing thing. You've got to go down here and activate track IR and the wheel. So if your wheel doesn't work, like I'm moving my wheel at the moment and it's nothing's happening, even though you've set it up, it's confusing because you've got to go in here in this button and actually activate it. There you go. So now the wheel moves around. I think it's a bit silly, really, because obviously, if you've got a wheel attached, you should be clever enough to detect it, but it doesn't do that. Also, track IR. So now you see, once I've activated track IR, I can look around the bus. So Once we're in F1 mode, I'll just deactivate track IR for a second. You can press the right arrow and it'll take you through different views of the bus. So the right arrow, there's the doors, a view of the steering wheel from above, I think on the ticket machine. So keep pressing the right arrow and it takes you through all the views that you have in the cockpit, as you can see. If you press F2, it takes you to a passenger view. So again, by pressing the right arrow, you can move around in the different seats. So you can look around with the track IR, which I've kind of deactivated at the moment because I'll get a bit too dizzy. You can use the mouse, again the same controls. Holding the middle mouse button will pan you around, and the right mouse button will zoom in and out. So that's one of the seats. You can see I'm looking around the seats of the bus. Press the right arrow again, so I'm going now near the bus driver and near the steps and the validation machine, so you can have a look. Very detailed really when you think about it. There's two stairways here, like you see, one at the back in this particular bus and one in the front. So pressing the right arrow again, it gets you another view, which is, I think is a front seat view. There we go. Yeah, upstairs. Look, you're upstairs now. So we're upstairs in the upper deck, and you can see the cars outside as well. That's been from the 1980s. In fact, I used to own one of those Citroens, and these seems to be quite popular here. There's plenty of Citroens. There's a Mercedes, and it looks like a Volkswagen there. So the cars are great as well. I mean, realistic looking. So that's the top of the bus. Press the right arrow again, and I think that puts us at the back of the bus. Remember when I was in school and you were in the top class in secondary school, you'd always sit at the back of the bus. So downstairs again and just cycling through the view. So F3 then will place us outside. As you can see, holding the middle mouse button allows you to zoom around with your mouse. Again, the right mouse button will zoom in and out. So there you go. Okay. So F4 then, I think. Yeah, this is the button F4. If you click with the right mouse button, for example, we want to zoom in on this Merc, so you click on there, right click on that area, and then now you can zoom around that selected object. So we can zoom around the Mercedes, as you can see. Or if we want to zoom out and zoom in on something else, let's see. Let's go near this bus stop. No, we don't do that. Oh, well, it was working. Now we're same place, active vehicle here. So there's another bus coming in. You see, it's the AI bus. You can take over that bus as well. We can click on that bus and we can take over it if we wanted to. So this is the new bus icon where the mouse cursor is. That adds a new bus. This one here allows you to change buses. You can see here there is another bus, and I believe it's this. Is it this one? No, it's not. Let's try. Yeah. No, that was our bus. CPU bus, we can give that to the CPU. So if we click on the CPU option, that gives the bus to the computer. We can do that sometimes if you want a computer set everything up for you and then you just take over again. So going back to that cross there, that is the delete bus button. So that will delete your bus. He's gone. Okay. So again, if you want to take over this bus, yeah, you can click on it and click on yes. So you change that vehicle, and that means now you're in the bus. So if I go in, I can move my mouse around. Oh, I thought I'd take over that bus, but it's not letting me do anything now, is it? That's a bit strange. Oh yes, sorry. Now we're in this bus, so moving forward, you see. Okay. But I don't want that bus, so we're going to go and create another bus. So let the CPU take that one. So the CPU's driving off now, you can see. So now we're just going through the views of the CPU bus. You see, we're driving. He's driving off, and we're riding with the CPU. Oh no, there's a driver. He's just appeared. So it's pretty good. I'm not sure if you actually press the buttons while you're driving. See, there you go. So if you click on F3, there you can see him driving away in that bus. Ooh, he hit the curb there, didn't he? So let's go back to Spandau. Click on new bus. Oh, we'll get that one. Let's get that one. Cozy wash. And we'll go back to that Neverlink. So of course, if you really want to, you can take over that bus, the AI bus, at any point. So you can also search for buses here and then you can click on the bus you want to search for. But as you can see, the AI bus isn't there, strangely enough, even though we've just seen it. So some slight things in little things in here that sometimes don't make sense, but there you go. So going along, we go back to these two buttons here. This one here, if you have an accident, you can report it, otherwise you get fined. This one here allows you to do what? I don't know actually what is. Nope, it's actually not doing anything here. So that allows us to wash the bus. No, we want to give away. That one washes the bus, that repairs it, but they not seem to be working at the moment. This one here will show the stop. So if we click on that button, you can see that it gives you sort of waypoints telling you where to go, which is really helpful. This one here will change the date and time, so we can go to night and click on OK. So it will change it to the night time, as you can see. So that's night now, look. Spooky. So we'll change it back to day, so we'll go back to day. We'll go about, let's put it about 11 o'clock. Okay, so that's the daytime, that's the time. You can change the time as well. The weather as well, you can go to rainy, so let's click on rainy. You can see it's raining now. And the great thing is, when it's raining as well, you can go inside the vehicle. Well, the engine's not on at the moment, but you can watch it. So what we'll do, we'll go back to that in a second. So you can select other rain as well, like snowing. And this is good, the real weather for the area you're in. So that's Berlin, so we can select the real weather and click on OK, and you see now in Berlin we've got the real weather. So that's great. The real weather is by clicking on this button here, real weather. Okay, let's see. Oops, let's go out of there. We don't want that for a second. Let's go back to that menu and click on real weather. So you can also use define weather. You can make your own weather by unclicking real weather, and then you've got another tab called user defined, and you can save it and do all sorts of different options here. So we'll leave that. The options there. Okay, click on cancel. Now shift Y for me. Oh, sorry, control Y. Is it control Y or is it shift Y? Let's have a look. Shift Y. Right, shift Y, but in the tutorial it also says shift Z. So you see in the top left hand corner you get the speed, the day, the date, the climate. The climate is quite important because if you've got a hot bus, passengers start to get cheesed off, so you need to then look at your air conditioning, which is here. Okay, so you can also make it hot or cold by moving these sliders, see, and turning the aircon on. At the moment it's not working because we haven't put the electrics on. So pressing shift Y or shift Z again will get you the compass, the target, the wind, and the frame rate. You see the frame rate, there's a steady 30 frames a second, and then what you're averaging as well, your throttle, your brake, and your economy mode, blah blah blah. So to get rid of that, you just press shift Z again. Oh, it's a bus going past. So that's just for information. Okay, this one here, what does that do? That tells you your file, so it tells you when you were born. That's not me, by the way. That's the default. You can edit the driver, delete the driver, new driver, your rating, your driving rating, your ticket sold, all sorts of bits and bobs that you might like to look at from time to time. So just statistics, really. So I think we've covered nearly everything. So let's have a look now. Let's create a schedule time. Then this gets confusing. It got confusing for me anyway at the beginning. So we've created a bus by selecting the create add bus option. Now we're going to select a line. So we're going to select the 13, and then when you obviously this is what I think is confusing. So you select the 13 and there's nothing there for you to select. So right, okay, then you click on 5. So now you can get some options. So it doesn't tell you which ones you can and can't select, you see, which is a bit strange. Yeah, I just don't understand that. It doesn't really help you much with what you're selecting. So the only way I know that there's a line here is by selecting this button. If there's nothing in this box, for example, if I click 13N, there's nothing there. So why it shows it, I don't understand. So if it's no line there, then it shouldn't show it in the first place. So it's a matter sometimes of working out what's going on. So I'm going to click on line 5 and 5N, Monday to Friday. We're at this never link thingy stop. So by moving the slider, you can sort of change that start point. So you see there now it says start never clink. So that's where we are, and we're going to go to Rubelin. So first stop is here. So how do we know we're here? Well, we know we're here because when we enter the map, we selected Neverlink. But sometimes, like I say, it's a bit confusing because it'd be nice to see where we are. I suppose if you press Control Y, no, it doesn't help. It doesn't show you where you are. So if you've forgotten where you are, if someone can tell me, then it'd be very grateful. So I know I'm here because I entered the map here. And now the next thing it says this is 5:47. So the current time is 11:02. So we need to let's first see if we can find one a bit closer to the time. 8:47. Oh yeah, 11:47. We'll change the time. So this is the next line. Bus goes at 11:47 and it goes at it ends here at Rubelen or whatever. So okay, so click on OK. Now we've set that. What we need to do now is set the number. This is another thing. You need to set the number, but if you've forgotten what your number is here, then you think to yourself, well, where can I see this number? So go back in here. It doesn't tell you there. It doesn't tell you there. It doesn't tell you there. So again, you're thinking, well, I need to set the bus number, because if you go on the outside and you have a look at the bus, there's no number, and passengers won't get on if they don't know where the bus is going. So yet again, it's like, well, okay, so I want to look at my timetable. And you go here, and again, it doesn't show anything. So there's nothing there. There's nothing there, and you think, well, what am I supposed to do? At this point, I think, right, I'll have to cancel it and do it again. So I cancel. I select the same number. I go Monday to Friday, and you go 11:11. Sorry, no, we're not going from there. We're going. Which one was it? 10:17's gone. So 11:47. So you have to remember line 5, and you go into Rubelen. So if you don't remember that, then that's what happens. Unless someone can tell me how you know where you are, because that's what I found really confusing. So we've set it we're at this place here, which we know because when we enter the map, we actually specified. And sometimes you get a clue because it tells you where you are here. And Nervenklinck. So that's great. But sometimes you don't see that. So you have to remember. But you have to remember where you're going. And remember the bus number, which is number 5, and obviously the time. So we got 11:47. So we got rid of the time here. So now we've got to set up the bus number. So again, number 5, and we are going to. This is where you have to remember where you're going. So I think if I can remember, and it's in German as well, so it's even harder to remember for me. Rubelen, there you go. So if you click on that, now you've got the 5 on the bus, and if you go to the front, you've also got it there. Brilliant. So that's what that button does. It sets the number, and if that is not set correctly, then you're not going anywhere, because nobody. Well, you will go somewhere, but nobody will get on your bus. Okay. So we've set that. Let's get back inside the cockpit. I'll press F1. So we'll have a look, and we've got a ticket machine. Right. There's another thing here. There's a ticket machine, and it also will set that. Bus line as well as where you go in the route, but I won't go into that today. It's called the IBIS. It helps to set I think it sets the announcer as well as the line and the route, but we won't go into that today. We've done it via using this route. Some buses as well will have some old-fashioned handles here which you can turn and change the outside view, but I use this for now, and you can use the IBIS, and there are some buses which use the handles. If you see here, right, we have to leave at 11:47. So this is the route timetable. You can get that by clicking, by pressing insert, and it tells you that we've got to leave here at 11:47, and then we get to Rubelen at 12:20, which is about half an hour. So what we need to do at the moment, the current time is, let's see, just put track IR on again. Okay, so if you do get lost, you can just press the space bar on the C key, and that will send to you. So the time is, we need to go 11:47, so we'll put that 11:45. So we'll move time on, and the way you do that is by clicking the clock icon and entering your time in here manually. Because we've got to go at 11:47, I'll move time forward. And the reason I know that is if I press my insert key, you see 11:47. So let's start the bus. First of all, you hold the key in, and I do that by pressing E. And that's the electrics come on. Okay, and then I can start the engine by holding the M key. So that starts the engine, hear it? While the electrics are on. Okay, now we need to stick some ventilation on. So if I zoom in again, let me just disable track IR a second. So just disable track IR. So what we need to do is go in here and put some ventilation on. Okay, so you can see here the fans. Put the fan on, the passenger fan. I put the lights on as well for the cabin. Okay, so you can do that. If you click on the column for the steering wheel, you can remove it temporarily. Just put all the lights on. We're going to put it in drive as well, otherwise you won't be going anywhere. That's great, and I think that's all we need for now. Okay, the other thing you can do is you can on some buses open the window. There you go, hear that? Great, isn't it? And you hear the sound as well from the outside. So we open the window a little bit as well. And I think as well, there's your wipers. Some buses as well, you can actually, well, there we are, you press the button in and it washes the window for you. Look at that. Look at that. Great attention to detail. So again, you got you got a lot of clickable buttons on here. Oh no, I don't want that on now. Is that going to switch off? Switch off. No, thank you. Right, so there you go. So we put the vents on. We keep it on a bit colder. Oh no. Is that off now? Hopefully it is. So there's your key. There's your start. You can switch on the engine off by pressing this button, and the engine goes off. So you want to start it again. Don't forget. Oh, it won't start now. Put the key in. There you go. E is for the key. Oh, it's not starting now. What's happened? If I put it in neutral? Yep. There you go. We've got to be in neutral. So if you don't put that in neutral, it won't start. Press 3. Okay, these buttons open your doors. Let's have a look. I think we got it to go. So let's move forward. Take that parking brake off. Are these doors open at all? Let's go on the outside view, see if the doors are open. They were running a bit late now. No, nothing's open there. There we go. So off we go. Track IR, where are you? Oh, yes, I switched it off, haven't I? So let me re-enable track IR. So first bus stop, there's the people waiting. Just push the accelerator. You see the accelerator going down, and we go to our first stop. You see the people waiting there already. So we will pull over, press the brake, and yeah, they want to get on. So we need to open the doors. So I've set my doors up to certain buttons, but you can change yours whatever you like. It's up to you what you set them to. So I've got mine set on my H shifter, so I close the doors. And my station brake. You also got to take the station brake off when you stop. And off we go to the next stop. So we're on our way. Oh look, there's sun glare. That's one of the extra features of one of the graphics. So here we go. On to our next stop. Got the horn as well. Oh, there's someone coming. Let's move over. We don't want to crash, do we? You see the sun glaring through the trees. That's one of the extra options you do get. There's no one here at this bus stop, so we can go past it. I think no one's actually wants to get off, because when they do, there's a light in the middle, but nobody wants to get off here, so we can go past that safely. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you hit the curb as well. People get annoyed with you, like they just did. You can hear them moaning and groaning in the back. Hear them? Cursing you, me in German. And that affects your driving stats, obviously. So there's an arrow there saying we've got to go to the right. And we'll turn right at the end of this road. And there's the next stop. You can see the H. After you get to know the route, I think you don't need those. You won't need those, but when you don't know the route, it's handy to know. So bear with me. My microphone is falling off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin my microphone to my shirt so you can hear me a bit better. There you go. So, looking left and right, see if anyone's coming. The great thing about track IR, you can use that to look left and right. And here we go to the next stop. So let's stop here, because I think last time we didn't stop, so we better stop. So we open our doors. Let's have a look at the outside. Is anyone getting on and off? Nope. So no one wants to get off there. Off we go. You also got a blind here, I believe, so if you move this blind down. I just stop a second. There we are. Got a bit of blind down. So even the blind, as you can see, there's even a blind there to block the sun out. Well, hasn't blocked it entirely, but it does help. So off we go. There's someone here. He wants to get on. Oh, I shut the door on him. Sorry, mate. There you go. And he's on. You see this button here? That's the station brake. You need to release that by pressing on it. When you press that in when you stop, so you can open the doors, and then you have to press it again to get going. So here we go. Next stop up the road. The sound is great. I mean, you hear the sound of the bus is very authentic. I mean, when I was getting on buses in the 80s, when I was going to school and back, it sounds exactly the same. There's no fault in it. It's perfect. Now, I think are we in the right lane? I don't know. So what we're going to do at this point, we're going to let the CPU take over, so we can have a look as a passenger. So I've given the bus to the CPU, and what has he done? What is he doing? The CPU's gone mad. He's actually driving like a madman. Where are you going? What is he doing? I've never seen that before. He's cutting across. He is mad. Oh my god. What's he doing to my bus? That shouldn't happen, but he's decided to take a shortcut. It's crazy. No wonder everyone's trying to get off. It's mad. Absolutely crazy. So let's go inside the passenger. You can see they can't wait to get off. Oh, look at his head. He's like stuck together, wasn't he? So we're in the bus now. The bus driver, the crazy AI bus driver. Oh, he's not even touching the wheel. So let's put the wheel back for him. There you go. Don't know where he's going. He's on a mission. Is he actually going to stop? He's trying to wait to get off. Oh, he's going to hit the curb again, is he? Anyway, I don't really know what he's doing. He's indicating. Is he going to stop? Oh my god, he's a dreadful driver. What is he doing? I think I better take over the bus again. So let's take over that bus, and I'm mad driver. So that's what you do, is click on the CPU, and then you can take over the bus. Obviously he didn't do a very good job. Just going to go to the end of this line. We're going to do a stop, and then we're going to have a slight pause and come back and look at another map. I don't know where his CPU's gone. He's gone the wrong way. What's he done? Oh my god, I'm not sure what he's done here. So I think he's got me lost. Anyway, at this point, we shall go back to the main menu and quit the game. So it's a new game, and we're going to look at another route. So, bear with me, we'll be back in a few seconds and we'll have a look at the next map, which is going to be Chicago downtown. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Hello, welcome back. So now we're going to look at Chicago downtown. And to do that, we click on the current map, which is Chicago downtown. But don't forget, you need to install it first, and it's not free, you have to pay for it. So once you install it and then start the game up, you should see the map Chicago downtown in your maps option. So don't forget to do that. So we're going to click load map without buses and then click on the start button. So like I said, this is a DLC, so you need to install this before you get that option. So now the entry point to the map is only 5. We're going to go in at Navy Pier, which is the line 124, so I'll click on OK. And let's wait for that to load up. So once that's loaded, there's a few things you need to bear in mind on this particular startup for this bus. So loading environmental traffic, a few more seconds hopefully and we're in. There we go. So now that we're in, where are we? Let's add a new bus. Click on the add bus button and that should ask us which bus we want to add. So we're going to Chicago City Bus and the manufacturer, and you see here there are two. There's a diesel 40 foot and there's a diesel electric hybrid, which is slightly larger. Okay, we're going to select the Science Museum adverts, and registration we'll put in ITI there, so put in the registration number. That will give us the number at the back, the plate, and click OK. So again, position is Navy Pier. Yes, you want to start from Navy Pier, click on OK, and that will plonk the bus down somewhere. There you go. So this is the bus, the 40-foot hybrid. So you can see as well, if I zoom in, we have our number plate there, ITI. So I go to the back and zoom in from the back, you have our number plate there. So great. So what's it look like from the passenger compartments? There you go. It's only one level. This one, it's not a double decker. So these are the various views you get inside of the bus. Looking around, there's plenty of seats. The driver's compartment and the doors. I think you can actually open a door as well. Can you? Oh, the bus isn't on at the moment, but we can have a look at that later. F1 gets us back into the seat. So let's set a route. We want line 124. And we are going to go from K601 and what time is it? 14:55. So we're going to go from Navy Pier at 1500 and to Union Station. So K601 124. Okay, so we've set that. Yeah, we would set the line 124 on the terminus. We've done that too. Now when we switch the electrics on by pressing E, you'll see that this lights up asking us to log in. So to do that, where did you get the login? You have to log in by using this. Let me just get rid of the wheel. There you go. Click on the wheel to get rid of it temporarily, and we need to put in this driver ID and PIN. So it's 18059691. So 1805. Enter. Yep. Success. 969. 1. Enter. So we also need to see which route we're on. We're on the K601. Okay, so that says case. Let me just disable this track out a second because it's a bit. Maybe that's better. So let's zoom out. Now we're going K601. So but the run K is already there. 601. Enter. There you go. So now we have the route, and we should be leaving at 3 o'clock. Which is somewhere on here. There you are, 3 o'clock. That's where we're leaving, and that's set. So that's all set. Now it also shows that on the display. Okay, there. So let's have a quick look at these buttons. On here you got the vent. So left click and drag, and that goes to cool. We also got the interior lights. We switch them on. The driver's light. The speakers we leave as it is. This here, if you lift it up, is an engine override. So we leave that. That starts the engine, which we'll go back to in a minute. And we also got, let's have a look. You know the wipers. You see? So you push that button, it sprays it with water, and then it wipes it. There you go. So you do that by clicking and dragging the outer ring. See, and you push the button inside there for that one. So what else have we got? Okay, this will allow us to kneel the bus. We're not switched on at the moment, so we won't do that. Put the vents on. And let's start the engine. So go to the other side. You can either press M or press this button. There we go. Engine starts. So that's the engine. Let's put the wheel back. Now we can put the vents on. Okay, the window would also open. There you go. If I click on the window and drag left and right, it opens the window. And what else have we got to do? The ticket machine we're not using because it's always set it to no ticket sales at the moment. So that's great. I think that's it. Let's move the part. Let's press the brake in. The brakes are working. Oh, the buses are moving. Okay, why is that? So we're on route. Oh, that's strange. Why the bus isn't going into gear for some reason. So let's try again. Let's open the doors. For some reason that bus isn't moving. And why is that? Just bear with me. Okay, so sorry, I'll just put that to D now, so we should move. Let's activate the track IR, and yep, it's moving now, so that's good. Track IR. It's activated up here. There we are. Now press that to send it. So we're on our way. So yeah, if you don't do all that login, etc., it won't let you drive the bus away. So now we've managed to drive it away, and need to pick up our first passengers. Might be a bit late here, so let's go around. This is our first stop. Okay, so there's our first passengers. So you see they get on the bus with just by using their tickets. So first stop out the way. Let's go to the next one. So we've got a long bus, so we've got to be careful how we turn here. Turning in to the right. I can see our next stop ahead. See the announcer as well, he's making the announcements. I'm going to have a look at the kneel as well in a second. Show you what the kneel does. What's a horn like? Yeah, excellent. So we're getting guided at the moment by those signs above. So here's the next stop. So what I'll do now, I'm going to show you what the kneel does. So we're going to kneel the bus by clicking loading the bus. Oops. See the bus loaded now. So that lowers the bus for people to get on.
Hello.
Close the doors, and now we'll raise the bus again by clicking. Oh, let me just pause track IR a sec. It's all over the place. So okay, so let's raise the engine. Sorry, there you go. Raising the bus, and we're going on our way again. So next stop. Know what's happened here? Oh, we're still in kneel mode. There you go. So it wouldn't let us go then because we're still kneeling the bus. And take the station brake off, and we're off. So if you don't take the station brake off again, you won't be able to move. So whatever you set your button to for the station brake, you'll see that there's an S on the display. You need to make sure that you take that off, otherwise you can't move. So towards our next stop. Let's put our wheel back on. Can't see the wheel. There you go. More passengers. Indicate. We'll go through that red light, amber light. We just made it. Here we go. Open the doors. Let them on. Hey, how's it going? Close the doors. And off we go. So off we go to the next stop. Whoop, a bit of a frame stop there, you see as it was loading. So our next stop again is on the right. Bit of traffic here. I may stop at the red lights. So I'm just gonna. Oh, there! I found my clip. I'm just pinning my microphone onto myself because I'm holding it in my other hand. It's a bit difficult to drive, so apologies for that. So, while we're waiting here, let's have a look what the inside of the bus looks like. Great. Okay, green lights, off we go. So the frame rate's staying about 29, not bad. So I've got what's called, I've got the Logitech G27 wheel. And what that does is allows me to set the buttons of my doors on that H shifter. So I press the button, it closes. Off we go. I don't know if we're late or not. I have no idea. So, do I put that display on? Well, yeah, we're 1.4 minutes late, look. It says delay. So that's because we were trying to get the gears to work. So we're slightly behind schedule. We've got a warning light there, have we? Let's stop the bus. So we've got to turn left now. There's another bus in front of us. We're still running 1.2 minutes late now. You can see that in the top left hand corner, second line down, 1.2 minutes delay. Let these people on. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so caught another red light, yeah, so here we go. Let's have a quick look on the outside view while we're here. Oops, let's move the mouse. So there's Chicago. Well, quite detailed, isn't it? I mean, it's got a lot of AI vehicles, a lot of buildings, so it does need quite a hefty CPU, as it doesn't use the SLI or a lot of the hardware, the graphics cards. I don't believe it does anyway. So, yeah, as you can see, we've also got a number plate on the back. ITI. So, but it's lots of attention to detail there. It's brilliant. So, clicking F3, it takes us just out. You can see the smoke off the engine there. You're just about to see it. The lights, the glare of the lights. Excellent. You know, it's an excellent simulator. Okay, so off we go. It's green. And on to our next stop. We're now 2.5 minutes late. Whoop. Hit the bit of the curb there. I got a warning light there. Not sure what that's about. Did you hear that? What are they complaining about? Okay, so let's check what these warning lights are. No, they're gone now. So let these guys on. Hey, how's it going? Anyone else? Excellent. Oh, we've got another red light. So we seem to be catching all the red lights today. Chilled out, those passengers. He's not moving at all. That's the one thing I would say about OMSI is that the passengers look like zombies from The Walking Dead. Oh, look, we got a stop requested now. See, it says in the top right hand corner. It would be good if they actually moved a little bit more, you know. Okay, here we go. Don't forget, the passengers will also complain if you hit the curb, etc. So we're going to our next stop. And here's another red light. So we're now 1.4 minutes late, but we have to stop a red light. There's nothing we can do about that. As you can see, outside the bus. Look at the wheels as well. Brilliant, isn't it? Attention to detail, superb. I'm sure there's also some downloads maps for OMSI 2. Particularly there's a South London project which actually allows you to drive in London, but I think it's still in progress. But you can Google that and have a look for yourself, and you'll see that there is a project for London, which would be great because there's no UK maps at the moment available on Steam. And another red light. Is it like this in the States all the time in Chicago? You see sometimes it loads the next map and it takes a few seconds to load the maps. Should we open the window? Let's open the window. Okay. Green light. So you've got to be careful here. Did you hear that? Let me out.
Missed my stop.
Oops, I missed the stop as well. I do apologise. I didn't see a stop. Well, I'll get off of this one then. There you go, then to the next stop. Got a bit angry with me then. Okay. They're getting out. I think anyone's getting off my bus. Okay. Okay, never mind. Nobody on the bus now. Let's go. So next stop, we have to turn left. I'm still why isn't my window closing? Ah. Can I look out the window? No, I'm not just about. So you got the window open. Is that all you hear? Yeah, is police sirens. Okay, green light, let's go. You can't. I couldn't do without track IR because as I move my head, you see, you can look around. So you only have to move your head a little bit, and you can look around. It saves you setting keys and using the mouse to do it. So next stop. Let's get into lane. We're nearly in the end of the trip, I think. Ah, that's a good stop. Ah, another red light. So we're now 2.9 minutes late. There's only one guy in the bus now, as you can see. A lot of red lights. I thought the UK was bad. And it's green. So off we go again. Millennium Park, Cultural Centre on the right. You see that it does that pause slightly when it loads a map, and this is an i7 system with a GTX 980, and it still has some issues loading the maps, and it's got an SSD drive as well. That's how processor intensive this game can be. Open the doors. Oh, only one guy getting on here, and then another red light. So yeah, as I was saying, you see in the top left hand corner there, you've got your frame rate. So mine's at the moment is 25, but this has got a GTX 980 in SLI mode, as well as an i7. So you probably have to tweak it if you've got lower end systems to make sure you get it working as you want. And another red light. And you see that it pauses occasionally. I hope one day they actually end up fixing it so it does use the hardware of the graphics card rather than just the CPU for everything. But out of all the bus simulators, there's some good bus simulation available on the PC. I reviewed the Bus Simulator 2016, and that was fun. This is obviously more serious, so it's a lot more in depth, this game, than the other one. But it's still fun. Plain Bus Simulator and Firm Bus, I think, is like a coach simulator, is coming out soon, which is interesting because they're the makers of World of Subways, which do some fantastic games for the underground. So there we go. Let all these people on. A lot of people getting on here. Let's close the doors and off we go. And we got another red light. So yet again, we're waiting. And now we're 3.8 minutes late. Again, if you look at that in the top left hand corner, we've got temperature 17 degrees, that's okay. We are running 3.9 minutes late. I suppose all these red lights you've been encountering. So many junctions here. Come on, hurry up and change. Right, green at last. So let's go. Oh, we fled for an unfair matter from the crash screen. Oh, okay, so fair enough. I don't know when that crash happened, but it must have crashed somewhere along the line. So we're going to go to court. Brilliant. Let's go through this red light. There you go. Are they getting on? Nope. Should have gone through our red light, but we're in so late and we don't want to have the video going on for too long, so we is this a bus lane? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a bus lane anyway. See how many red lights we've been encountering? So many. I'm not sure how many stops we've got left. How many stops have we got left? It doesn't actually say there. No, it doesn't say. I'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll actually look at another route then. So off we go. And our next stop. There's loads of people. I'm sure she was in Germany as well. Nah. Oh, red light. Again. Anyway, so I think that gives an idea of the Chicago route. Let's try and look at another route. So at this point, we'll be back in a few seconds with the next map. Hello and welcome back. Now we're going to look at the Hamburg DLC, and I've selected Hamburg from the menu again, and don't forget you need to download these and purchase them before you can see them, and install them before you can see them in the current map. So we're going to go load map with our buses and click on start. So now we've gone from Chicago into Hamburg. There's our status for the last tour we did, and we're going to enter, let's see, where shall we enter this? Let's enter here in the middle at UAL. So click on OK. Wait for that to load. And black screen. Yes, here we go. So we're in Hamburg now. Wait for the game to load. That's pretty good, isn't it? Looks really good. Let's see what we've got available here in Hamburg. Okay, so let's see, can we take over an AI bus, I wonder, rather than set the route up from the beginning? So we've done that a couple of times already. So let's see if we can find a bus already en route. We'll take over this bus. Here we go. So we're inside a bus on the Hamburg route. Let's see where we're going, 'cause I don't really know where we're going. Whoops. So this is Hamburg. These are the buses. Again, I got to activate my track IR because it's gone off. Yeah, and pretty nice looking bus. I don't quite know where we're going. Looks like a dead end, is it? Is it a dead end? Oh, it's the end of the edge of the world. Oh dear. What is the AI doing to me? Where am I? I'll let him take over again. Right, okay. So I don't know where we were there. Okay, let's add the new bus. We're not going to win anything like that, won't we? So click on add new bus. And this time we're going to go to Hamburg City Bus. And we are going to choose, well, we got 4 here. What's this one like? White 94. No, it's a 93 one like. I'll go for 94. No, let's just choose that colour. Okay, put our registration number in. I click on OK, and now let's go in. Let's go in at Hauptbahnhof. There you go there. Hauptbahnhof. See what that looks like. There we go. So we're near the station, and we're going to dive in here into the cockpit and have a look at these buses. So what have we got here? This is the cockpit of this particular bus, which I believe is, let's see, oops, click on that again, I forgot what it was called. So it's the Solo HHA 1993-94, which comes with Hamburg DLC. So let's have a look. So that's the fan. Yeah, so press the E key to start it. And again, same old buttons. Great. So the fan's on. They will track IR for a minute. Oops. There's a ticket machine, so it gives change. See, you can press these buttons, so when you use a ticket machine, you can give change to people. What's this here? That's the route, which I haven't had time to look into yet. These lights. Yep, there's the lights. I don't know what that is. Oh, the passenger ventilation. Okay, that's fine. The key. Is that the door? Is that the door? Yep, that's the door. That must be the rear door, is it? Let's have a look outside. Whoops, yeah, that's the rear door. So they're the door keys. Let's go back there. Take that away, out the way a second. They're the doors. I'm not quite sure what that does. Oh, they're fog lamps. So there's a few other keys on there. And that's the window again. So let's have a quick look at this. Let's just drive around, I think, on this one rather than pick up. Oh, should we pick up passengers? Yeah, let's see. Let's do a route. So 109. We're at Upapanoff. 1247. Okay, and we're going there. So we're the number 109, and we're going to Aldersdorf. 109. So 109. And Aldersdorf, I think it was called. There you go. So that's fine. So if I go outside, we should have that number set. Yep, 109. There you go. Yeah, Aldersdorf. So, oh dear, I can't remember what time this is. I'm going to do it again. Can't remember. Number 109, 65101, Aldersdorf, 1247. Okay. So we'll push the time to 1246, and gives us some time to go. So, track IR back on. Click on that button, track IR, and center the screen. And let's see what our first stop is. Right, start here. I suppose that means start here. Okay, off we go. I like this bus actually. It feels pretty good. No, another red light. Quite detailed map. Let's go outside and have a look. So this is Hamburg. Very good. Very well detailed. Oops. That's the bus from the outside. We didn't change our number plate, did we? So we got the standard number plate. Let's have F4. Nope. There's some detail in the back on the traffic lights. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. I like the bus as well. It drives nicely. Is it green yet? Ah well, it is now. So let's go. Just try this bit of this route and see what it looks like. And we can drive it as a passenger as well. To give you an idea of what this Hamburg map is like. So we've got to turn right now. We are the 109. So I presume we have to go inside here. Is this the bus station? I don't know. Looks like. I remember there's a bus stop over there. So they impressive bus station. Look at that glare as well. Really good. One of the best maps I think I've seen so far from OMSI. And there they are, they're waiting for us. It must be them. They're quiet. And the money's still in there, look. Grumpini. Okay. I think we need to go to... to the left. Don't forget, again, if you don't move, the bus doesn't move like it happened just then, you've got to take the station brake off. And normally when you open a door, that you put the station brake comes on and you take it off when you depart. So to do that, you just have to look inside. I think if you go into options here, I'll quickly show you. And we go to keyboard, and there should be a station brake somewhere. Let's have a look. Station brake, where are you? Station brake and door release. There you go. So it's num minus. So don't forget, if the bus doesn't move, just try to release that brake, and then you'll be able to go. So, oh, what's this here? I'm not sure what that is there. What does that do? Oh. Let me see what that is. There's our timetable. Up there. Okay. We keep getting stuck at traffic lights in this video. I don't know, that's just unfortunate. But this map looks really impressive. I mean, we'll change the time afterwards. It won't be too much longer on. Look at the glare coming through that window. There you go. So here we go. There's a bus lane here which we need to be in. That's great, it's great. Great map, I like it. I like the sound of the bus as well in this particular version. Now, where do we got to go? So we're the 109. The 109 goes straight on here. And yet another red light. So you can see the amount of detail of the shops. You know, the station, look, there's a railway track underneath there. What's up there? I thought when you pressed F4 you could go anywhere you wanted. Okay, here we go. Red, green again. So let's just go a few more minutes on this route. Bus stop coming up on the right there. People waiting for us. Look at that, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I like this map a lot. Hello! Ah, nobody said anything. Oh, very grumpy. So we're delayed again by 1.4 minutes. Look at the cars parked as well. The shops, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The church in the distance. People shopping, look at that. Amazing, really, really good. Actually feels as if you're in the town centre. You might think I'm sad saying that, but it does feel really good. And the way it goes over the road as well, the bumpiness, brilliant, brilliant, authentic. So look at that guy there in the advert. Excellent. Let's go on to the next stop. Where my mirror was then. So this is Hamburg. Going into the centre of Hamburg. That's not our stop. Those shops. And now look at that old cobbled road as well. Really, really good. Oh no, it's not crashed. No, it hasn't. Oh my god, left the doors open. No wonder he doesn't want to get on. Close the doors this time. To the left, red light. Hear the people talking as well. You look around here and have a look who's on your bus. Let's go into the passengers. Oh, quite full this bus. Very full. It's probably the busiest bus I've driven today. Right, green it is. Off we go. And more red lights. So let's let the CPU take over a second, because we're going to have a look at ride as a passenger. So I click on CPU and click yes. So what it lets me do is have a look at how the bus is from the outside. There you go. Now the CPU is driving my bus for me. Last time he did it, he crashed. So go into the passenger view and have a look. And see, from the as a passenger, you can actually drive as a passenger. And different views as well. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, somehow something's happened. Where are we? Let's go back inside. Oh, he disappeared. He's gone. Oh, that's a shame. What happened to him? Is it? Oh, there he is. That's the bus. I'm sure that's the bus. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. Is that him? No, it must be a different bus. So, yeah, that's the Hamburg. So, I think this is one of the best maps I've played so far. Brilliant attention to detail. And the amount of people, the shops, the buildings, excellent. Really like this map. So, what we're going to do now is going to have change the times to see what it looks like at night. And see how this map looks. Oh, there's the night version. So you can see it at night. Look, brilliant. Look at that. Because I think this is called Hamburg Day and Night, I believe. Let's go inside this bus. See what it looks like from the inside. Hamburger Hof. And very quiet. Can I press that button to get off? I think I did actually, didn't I? Let's see when he stops. We're going to press that button to get off. Look at the lights on the cars as well. The taxis there, the taxis on the right, the police cars. Right, let's see if I can get off. I told him I wanted to get off. Oh, there you go. People getting on. This is the CPU now driving the bus, not me. That's a great thing. You can actually click on that and the CPU will take over the bus. So this is the night version of Hamburg. Okay. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. What we're going to do now, we're going to look at Berlin and see what that map is like. So we'll be back in a few throws. Welcome back. Okay, we're moving on, and this time we're going to be looking at Vienna 2. There is a Vienna 1, but we are not looking at today, we're looking at Vienna 2. So if you've installed it and downloaded it and purchased it, then you should find the Vienna 2 in the current map options. We have two lines, 23A, 2005 and 2006. We'll check 2005, which gives us that bus. 2006 will give us the newer bus. So we're going to go for 2005. Okay, because I like to look at that old-fashioned bus. And we're going to load the map without buses again. And it tells you here the version 2005. It contains the following route: Kragen to Houtsfeldstraße, I think it says, and short route opportunities. I can't even pronounce that. Okay, so this contains the route of 23A of 2005 and operates between the 22nd district of Vienna, in service between the terminus Kragen, where you'll meet two tram lines, one underground line and several bus lines, and terminus. Okay, right, so enough of that. Let's click on start. Oh, has that started? Have I clicked start? No, I haven't. Okay, click start, and now we're gonna pick, let's see, pick the entry point, the top, and click OK. And now we're moving into the load screens, and then obviously we should be at the map. So just take a few more seconds for it to load in environmental traffic, and hopefully then we can start the journey. There we are. Okay, so this is Austria, and where are we? Yep, here we go. There's some passengers already at that stop. Let's see where we are. Yep. Oh, what does that say? Which way is the bus going? They're pointing that way. Okay, so the traffic's going in that direction. So click on add bus, like we normally do, which is this icon. Wait a few seconds, and we've got to change that to the OAF, which is the Vienna route bus. That's the one we want. Oh, apologies for that. Someone's playing Arma 2. Okay, yeah, I got the message. Alright, okay. And we're going to give it a registration of iType. Okay, that's just for fun. And depot, yeah, VRG 2005, which is the map we've chosen. Obviously, remember, it's 2005. We can choose different appearances. No, we can't with this one, there's only one. So that tells me. And click OK. So now we come into the map where we are. I'm not going to pronounce that again because I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Okay, so here we are. And there's our registration number at the back. Oh, that's funny. The Austria number plate is in the middle of the letters. Yeah, I just noticed that. The Y seems to be missing. Okay, never mind. So let's go in and set up our timetable. There's only one, 23A. And we're going to do the, is it route 1? Yeah, 747 starts from here to Kagran. So 23A, click on OK. Let's get inside and put the 23A on the bus. And I remember, oh, it's got a motorbike looking around the corner. Look, there he is. So 23A. There's so many here to choose from. Yeah, that's Kagran, okay. And there you go. We've got our bus set up with the right route details. And let's hop in. And is the electrics on? I don't know. Well, they were on. I switched them off. So turn the electrics on. Start the engine. Get those passengers on. Now press the two different doors. Here they come. And that's the front door. So let's have a quick look at this bus. So we have the blind. There we go, like we had in the other one. It never seems to stay up though. There you are. What else we've got? Let's zoom in here. We've got the ignition, obviously. Let's move that out of the way. And a lot of it is in Austrian, so I can't help there because I'm not sure. I can't read Austrian. These are the gears, drive, etc. Cross. Look at that wooden dashboard. Okay, these must be the hazard warning lights. Let's have a look at that. Yep, there has the warnings. Okay, what was the route we were doing? Let's just double check. This is another thing, I can never remember which route I'm on. So let's put 23 again, and that one is 7:35. We're leaving at 7:47. Okay, we got a bit of time. So back in the cockpit, so switch off those, whoops, those lights. I'm not sure what they do. Are they outside lights? I don't know. Oops. Right, so let me just turn off this track IR a second. There you go, that's better. So it's not so wobbling about. And the vents we need to put on. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, they're the lights. Yeah, we've got lights. One of them's a fan. And yeah, the window opens as well. Not sure what that does. Or that. That must be the handbrake. Does the ashtray come forward? No. Okay. Let's have a look inside the bus. Press F2. So here we see the inside of the bus. A little bit more old-fashioned. Let's enable that track IR again. That's better. So we can look around. There's another bus behind us. They're waiting to go. Oh, there's a dog there. Okay, we've got a look on the outside. Let's have a quick look on the outside of the bus. Very vintage type of bus. Old-fashioned. It looks older than 2005 actually. You know, it's only 2005. So let's put the time forward to 46 and we'll be leaving now. Click OK. So let's get back in the cockpit. Let's close these doors. Is somebody else coming on? No, he's not. Let's close the doors. And let's let go of the handbrake. Let's put it into drive by pressing D. There you go. And off we go. put our wheel back, click the button. There we go. So, forgot to put on the guide. I click on the question mark. Whoops! I'm going to try to click on the question mark there, and I actually went all over the pavement. I nearly crashed as well. So here we go. So we've been to Chicago, we've been to Hamburg, and now we are in Vienna. So 3 big cities. And there is also, I believe, a South London route which is in development. So here's our first stop. People waiting to get on, look. Whoops. Okay, open the doors. Does anyone want to get off? No. Quite grumpy, aren't they? Okay, everybody on board. Let's go. And there's a left turn at the end of the street. So, what do I think? Well, it looks like a very quiet suburb, doesn't it? Not like we were in Hamburg, where there's very, very busy traffic. Very much more quieter in this version. Why am I... Can't seem to see properly because this thing's in the way. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Like that, turn right there and I see that. What if you can move the seat forward? So, not bad graphics. I think that I like the bus. I like the old vintage type bus. Really like the style of it. And now it's busy roundabout. And we've got to go past this roundabout now. He's let me out, thank you. Oh, look, he just pulled out in front of me. So let's pull it over and pick these people up. I like the way they all turn around like zombies. Do they actually speak anything here in Vienna? No one's saying a damn word. Does anyone want to get off? Well, looking like he's getting very busy now. So off we go. Oh, there's a car coming. I have to stop. What's he doing? Let's get him out the way. Oh, he's broken down. Oh, I've never seen that before. So he's broken down. We'll have to go past him. Make sure we don't hit him, like in our mirrors. Well, that's unusual. We caught that as well on the video. Cars can't break down in the middle of the road. Yeah, another stop. A lot of people get on this bus. Let's open the doors for them. Nobody speaks here. Okay, let's go. Is that person crossing, or are they just stopping? You get that at zebra crossings, even in the UK, where people just walk and suddenly jump on the zebra crossing and expect you to slam your brakes on straight away. There we go. Got to remember this is a very bendy bus. I've got to give it plenty of respect. By the way, I'm driving this with the microphone in my other hand, so I'll do my best. Another stop. Plenty of stops very close to each other, aren't they? A brilliant sound on the bus. I gotta admit, this is one of the best authentic sounds for a vehicle simulator. Really good. Very busy again. Off we go. And there's the sun again blazing into the street. No, this roundabout's not so bad. I like roundabouts, they're really good. So we get into more of the town centre here. You see that flashing light there from the sun? Look at it, yeah, glare. Whoops, hit the curb there. Okay. Is anybody actually getting off this bus? Is that boy coming on? Oh, he walked straight back. Looks like a zombie, didn't he? It's the only thing I say about OMSI. I hope that when they do put some updates and patches out, that they'll eventually make more human-like people rather than more The Walking Dead. So here we go, 23A Kragen. This is where we're going to go. Oh yeah, I fled a crash scene. Well, I can't remember doing that. Okay, well, whatever. Can't remember that. I fled a crash scene. There, he's crossing over. Oh, look, that guy. What is that guy doing? See this car? Yeah, look. No, he stopped right. This golfer stopped right by there. Well, we have to move. You shouldn't have even been on that. You shouldn't have even been on that. Look, look, you see that? That car's actually. He's actually gone through the car. So a bit of a flaw there, a little bit of a bug. Who knows? Right, people seem to be driving like crazy idiots by here. Okay, next stop. Okay. Anyone? Where are we? Oh, a lot of people getting off now. Let's see. Well, our route. Oh, I can't even see the route. Oh, the insert key normally gives me the route. Oh, look, that thing up there I'm looking at with the numbers. That must be how you set the time. Sorry, the route in a manual way. Hello? Is anybody else? Oh, they all got off. Okay. Now everyone goes to work or whatever they're going. So it's still very quiet sort of area, isn't it? There's not as much traffic as Hamburg. I still think Hamburg is one of my favourite routes. And next stop coming up on the right. Okay, here we go. The stops are quite well laid out in Vienna. And more passengers on our bus. So like I said before, this bus has actually got two doors. So if I put my head around the corner and see if I can get a better view. Let's go side view. Is it going to let me go inside? Yeah, we go. So I've set another button to open my rear doors. Oh, well, I can't seem to do it from here. Oh, okay. Forget that. I'll try that on the next. Will it open? No, for some reason the rear doors don't open. Okay, we'll have a look at that later. Let's go before we're too late. Now on towards the next stop. So the yellow light's gone up, which is good, which means you can move. Got to stop very close to each other here, isn't it? Next stop. Look, there's two old ladies there who look the same. No one run them over. They're identical twins. Okay, let's open the doors. You see now on the dashboard you've got this yellow light. That normally means that once the doors close, that's the station brake. Hasn't gone up. Normally it does go out. Okay, should go in a second. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, here we go again. I don't understand this. What crash was that? That's a strange thing. That's the second time that's come up. I think it could have been when maybe that car was on the zebra crossing, but it wasn't my fault. But it's blamed me by the looks of it. Okay, everything's my fault in this game. So, heading towards Kragen still. Not sure how long we've got yet. A little bit of a glitch there, loading the screen. Here's our next stop. Does anyone want to get off? I can't see. Well, I'll open both doors anyway. Yep. So, there's nobody getting on. Oh, what is that then? Right, nobody wants to get on. Okay, never mind. It must be waiting for another bus. Bye then. Now look at this street. Nice and clean. No litter on the floor. Volkswagen Golf. Was that a BMW? So look at that quiet, isn't there? Hardly anybody around. So it looks like we need to turn right here. So we've got to stop. A lot of Citroen BXs. There's a guy on a motorbike again, look. So let's see. I'm trying to work out what some of these buttons I can't really read. Oh, that's the ABS. So that's saying the ABS light is on. I don't know why. Can we close that? Ah, so that blue button there is the brake. So if I press this blue button, whoops, there, that should let me go. Another red light. Actually, it's the blue button and the green button. So if you can't move, or after you stop, you have to make sure you click one of these buttons, blue or green. So let's see now. Will it go? Because it was going quite slowly then. If you know, there we go. It's going okay now. So let's pull over to pick up these passengers. Okay, let's get on board. Right, we're going to give it the computer control now. Yeah, we give the computer control so we can have a look how to ride it as a passenger. So we're in as passengers now. See what it's like. Is he going to drive off, or is he going to stay here like some fool? Oh, yep, he's going. So we're going to sit in the back and have a look. Oh, he's not moving now. Oh, he's going now. Let the computer drive the bus. So let's have a look through the outside. That's our bus in motion. Oh, the announcers come on now. He must have switched the announcer on. I didn't know about that. Press F4, have drive-by view. By pressing F4, then you can move along and have drive-by views. So for example, I right click up here somewhere, there you go, and then I can see the bus come in. So there you go. It's like it places the camera in a certain spot. So that's the F4 camera. Let's get back in. Is he stopping somewhere? So for example, we want to go up by this next bus stop. See if we can click on there. Oh, that's it. It's not working now. Look, I click on that. Oh, no, maybe I have to be in F4 mode. Sorry. Press F4 to go into F4 mode. Ah, we are. Look, and now you can click, and so you move the camera around where you want. And I've lost the bus, so go back there. So we'll give this a few more seconds. And he's off. Back inside as a passenger. Look at that bus bending there. Great stuff. Where's he going? He's going on the motorway. Has he lost his marbles? His hands are not moving, but the wheel, see, you can see the wheel move, but his hands don't actually move, which is a bit odd. So he's going on the motorway here. Is it the motorway or is it dual carriageway? There you go. There's a train there as well in the background. So what's he happening here? Is he stopping? Yep, he's trying to get back on the road. So he's on the dual carriageway. Where's he taking the bus? Oh no! This is what happens with the AI. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. Okay. seems like a good spot to click on new game, and temporarily he's disappeared. That's another strange thing that the AI does then. So what's the difference in the 2006? So let's go to 2006, click on start. Do we have different entry points? Okay, so yeah, we do seem to have, let's go to Krag and Platz, which is here. I think this is going to be more or less the same that we've just done, but with a different bus. But as you can see there, the AI took control of the bus, and he went into this tree and he disappeared. So must be some sort of Harry Potter experience he's been on, but that's a strange flaw as well. So here we are. Let's have a look at this other bus now. We'll add the bus. So this is where we were supposed to be going early on, Kragenplatz. Now we're going to add the second bus. Is it 2006? There you go. So under OAF, which is for Austria, it gives us the second bus. So we're going to quickly look at this. I wonder what that noise is all about. Here we go. Now it's loading up that bus. So quickly move into the bus and have a look. So this is slightly different bus that we're looking at now. It's a MAN, and it's a bit more modern than what we are. But the only thing I find here is when you look around and move my head, you see you can see a bit out of there, but this thing's in the way, which is a bit annoying. What else have we got? Let's put the electrics on and start the engine. So a multitude of lights. What's it say? Again, it's all in Austrian, so I don't understand a lot of it. So we are going to look at the steering column. So what's that? Must be the wipers. Anyway. Yep, wipers. Try that again. Okay. Indicators. These are the gears, obviously. The fan. Lights. Okay. A bit more complex, this one. I don't know what half of these buttons do. I think we'll have to refer to the manual for those buttons. That must be the handbrake. Okay, so this is the newer type. Let's have a look at the back. Let's activate the track IR again so we can see around. Nice upholstery, very 1980s. The various views we got. It's got adverts as well, you can see. It's in at the back of the bus. Let's have a look outside the bus itself. Okay. Let's have a quick drive it, see if it will switch those wipers off. Oh no. How do you switch them off? Aha, I think I've got it. Oh look, there's a little fan in the corner. See that fan? That's a bit. Oh. Is it a fan? I think it is. So we'll quickly drive. Let's see what this is like driving. Put your handbrake off. Only quick drive of this, then we'll move on to the next. See, this is what I mean. Is you're looking around and you can't actually see on the right there. A bit confusing. Very difficult to see. I suppose you can look at it that way, but it's still hard to see what's going on really. This is a different part of the of Vienna. Let's go into the station part and have a look in there. You see that the bus even goes slightly forward when you brake. Let's let the CPU take over that. Where's he going to go with this now? So we're inside the main bus. Can you open the windows here? Yeah, you can. Like you can even open the windows inside the bus. We can even press the stop. Can we open those windows? Yeah, look, we can open the windows as well. Excellent. So that's good. You can interact with the inside the bus. So you can see there's a tram line as well outside. There's the tram lines. I'm not sure if he's going back to the depot. Oh, he looks very smart and formal for a bus driver, doesn't he? So let's go back inside and have a look. Yeah, it's great. I mean, look, you can interact with this by clicking the buttons that open the doors. You can open the windows. You can look around. Sit in various seats again. There's near the front. Tickets. I think you can open this door as well, actually. Oh, that's the middle of the bus. So there's a tram line above us, and the fan switched off here. Of course, I mean each bus has got a manual, extensive manual you look into and have a look what all these switches are. I don't think you'll be probably using all of them, but you will need to know the main one. So look at that. There's looks like a bit more coming to the centre of Vienna here. Oh, that really annoys me. This thing here. I wonder if you can move the seat forward. You just can't see nothing. I'm used to looking around and seeing something there, but I suppose you could use that bit. But it's still not great, is it? Oh, look, he's gone again. Oh, so he's off again. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the Vienna 2. Finally, we're going to look at Berlin X10, and we'll be back in a few seconds to have a look at that. So, be back in a few throws. Hello, and welcome back. And we are now in Berlin X10. So, as you can see, we are in the bus, and this is it, the double-decker. This is one of the buses in the Berlin route. You can see it says Berlin as well by there. So let's have a look inside. This is the downstairs at the back of the bus. It's raining. And we are still downstairs in the middle. Now we're near the driver. You can see, go upstairs. Let's go to the top deck. We're at the front of the bus. See the raindrops as well on the bus. And this is the rear of the bus. So look, you've got these buttons here you can push as well. Stop buttons. You can open the windows. Here we go. Go back downstairs. And this is the outside view. So he hasn't got his wipers on. So let's change the weather again. Let's do summer-like. Click on OK. So there we go. It's gone to summer. Let's just change the weather. And then there's another Berlin bus in front of us. Oh, look at that! We went through another bus. There's a few glitches, like I said. Let's get back in the cockpit and have a look at the cockpit. And as we do that, I'll take control. It does this all the time. Whoop, whoop, there you go. Gives you control and it's all over the place. So I've got control of the bus now. And let's have a little quick tour around Berlin. Be careful here. How does it feel like to drive? It feels good. It's just hasn't got the same sound though as the other buses that we've been looking at. You know, the old Vienna buses and Hamburg. Do they want to get on? Let's have a look. That's what the doors look like when they open. I don't think they're interested in our bus. Nope. Okay. They want to get on. So let's go further along. Let's have explore the route a little bit. And this is recent. Well, I would say recent. It's hasn't been released that long ago. It's a relatively new pack for OMSI. Let's see. Oh. Oh dear. I was trying to hold the microphone in my other hand then as I was talking, and I let go and the wheel went straight into the curb. There you go. So what I want to see is whether is there there's no other buses. Let's give the bus to the CPU. See if there's another bus we can take over. 9X10. Is that one DL7? There we are. So this is the X10 route itself. We'll take over this bus. Let's let him park up first. And we'll take over. So we've taken over the bus ourselves.
Schön Tag.
A lot of people getting on. Close the doors, and off we go. So, we're not moving. Why is that? Are any other doors open? No. Okay, so where aren't we going? Oh, that's it, the station break. Yet again, keep forgetting that. So, I suppose we have to go... Well, I'm not sure where I'm going, but there you go. Let's go forward. Oh! So yeah, it leaves a little bit to be desired sometimes, honestly. They seem to just get in front of you and just crash into you. So, I'm not sure we're supposed to have turned right down there, but we'll soon find our way. Very quiet, this bus, compared to the other buses we've been driving, isn't it? It looks like we're on the right route, X10. Let's pick these people up. Open the doors. Oh. That's funny, the doors aren't opening. There we are. Slightly different buttons set on this one compared to the other buses that we've been driving, which is why. Okay. I know what was happening now. There's slightly different keys. And now I've got the idea. Okay, off we go. Very quiet. Hasn't got the same sort of noise that you get in the other buses, like, you know, the noise it makes as it's going over the bumps and everything. It's very, very quiet. That's what I said about the AI. He just seems to drive in front of you. So we keep on going. There's our next stop ahead. Does anybody want to get off? No? Some people want to get on though. So I'm looking in this camera now. Oh yeah, you can see that. You can see now I can open the door. So now if you look up in the camera, you can see people getting on and off. So see that? Next stop. What's the horn like? Great. So driving down the road to our next destination. Let's see all the parked cars. It's still not, doesn't look as busy as we were in Hamburg. Let's stop here. Let's put the turn of volume a little bit. It sounds a bit quiet for me. Okay, that's better. The next stop. So be sure to read the manual for each of the buses, because each of the buses got different features, and some of them very common and to drive the bus anyway. We have to be aware as well that some of them got slightly different controls. Again, we can see he's got on. Close the door. And I wonder if you can change this display up here. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. If we go to the next stop. See if we can get into the centre of Berlin and see if it's busy. Quite a bit of a quiet road here. A lot of sunlight. Whoa. Sun's right in front of us today. So we can get around the corner and get away from the sunlight. So it looks a bit blurry at the moment. Okay, let's let this guy on. Let's actually change, see if we can change the weather. So click on the weather button and let's go to real weather, shall we? Oh, doesn't make much difference. Okay, close the doors. In fact, we'll change that. See if we can change the weather. Take the real weather off. Use it to find the weather, and let's go put some clouds on. Overcast. Click on OK. That's better. There you go. The lights on as well. Lights on. Let's just check. Front of the yeah, lights are on. Good. I pressed the L key for the lights. So that's it. Look, you see it's overcast now. Very stormy looking. Slightly different. Okay, we're off. Off we go. We've got our indicators still on. So we need to be in the right hand lane. Where are we actually going? Oh, okay, I know we do. Yeah, we're going to the zoo, I believe. It says zoo on there somehow, so the one I've got to follow is zoo. Okay. Very bad day to go to the zoo. And there's that timetable actually up there. So can we have a look at the timetable? I don't know. Where are we? I don't know where we are. Okay. So I know we got a red light though, again. And it's saying that we can't go yet. Are these gonna change? It's been red for ages. One thing in life, you have got red lights, and we still can't go. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to see the right light's going to change. I can't see. Put my head. Can I put my head out the window? No. Oh, there you go. I got a light there. There. So now it's changing. There you go. You can see. So down we go here. And we have to turn all the way around and go down this little road. Says X10. Up this road. I suppose after a while you get used to where you've got to go. Somebody wants to get on the bus. Open the doors. Let's see, you see that person getting off in the background? So off we go to the next stop. Which lane have we got to be in next? 10. We're going straight across, I think. Are we going to the zoo? It'd be good to have a display of the map so you see where you are at any point in time with pressing M. But there's nothing like that, which is a bit of a shame. So, you know, and obviously we've got GPS these days as well, so it's difficult to know where you are sometimes, especially if you've never driven the route. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Dear God. They don't have to take their time here. He could have gone then. Oh, good grief. I'm gonna go over the payment in a minute. Oh, he's actually going. He still hasn't gone. So many chances. Yet they crash into each other anyway. What's he doing? Oh, do you know what? Let's move him across. Okay. Sorry about that. How's it for waiting for him? Okay. Excuse me, but he was... Oh no! They want to leave my bus! They don't get up towards the exit. I didn't like my driving at the moment because I obviously pushed that car out the way. What was he doing in that roundabout? Anyway, off we go. This looks like the zoo. And they're all keen to get off. I can see them in the middle. They're all waiting by the door. Oh look, there's a Lidl or Lidl. Oh yes, okay. I just felt the crash scene. There's Lidl, look. And Lidl is German. Whoa! Oh dear. They're all gonna get off now. They've had enough of me. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh, let me get off. Well, let's let the CPU take over. Okay, let's let the CPU take over this point. Let's see if there's any more buses we can have a look at. See the AX10 line in Sung. Is that one? Is that where we are at the moment? That's a slightly different route. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Let's change bus again. So click on the change bus icon. We go to this one, line AI. There we are. So a different terminus. I don't know if we can get into the centre of Berlin and show you the centre of Berlin, but I can't seem to. Let's see if I can do it from here. Start a new bus and see if we can go in somewhere near the centre. Oh yes, of course. This is one thing I don't understand what that is all about. Click on OK. So I wonder what a major German port stop is. That sounds like one. Let's have a look at that one. See if that's a major bus station. Just want to see what the centre of Berlin looks like. In OMSI, I mean. There we go. So that does that look like? No, maybe not. Let's click on that one there. Where should we go? So this button here will allow you to go somewhere else. So click on that. I don't know Berlin very well, so I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going. Let's have a look at this one. Click on OK. Well, that looks a bit more like it. So we've got a major depot. Let's change bus again. Try to change the route. There's a Bahnhof. Is that a station? Okay. Anyway, we're trying to get in to see a little bit more of the route, but we've run out of time. So I'm going to leave it at this point and do one more map. Click on New Game. So we're going to look at one we haven't looked at yet, which is part of the game, and that's Grundorf. So this is Sleepy Town. It's a fictional village with a short bus line. So we click on Start. This comes with the game itself. It's called Grundorf. There's only a few entry points. Let's click on Trackenhaus. And let's see if we can quickly show you this map which comes with OMSI 2. So give it a few seconds to load again, the environmental traffic. Come along. And where are we? Okay, here we are. Sleepy little village called Grundorf. And let's take the bus over and get inside and let's drive it away. Is it? Let me drive away. Or has he switched the engine on? Okay, thank you. So that's just a quick tour of this little sleepy village that Tragayaran. And this comes with the game itself. This is this map, Grundorf. It's a fictional small map. We'll quickly go around the village and have a look. It's made up, it's not real, of course. But it's good for you to get started in the game and practice. And it's free, of course. So you can see, if I click on the outside, it's a small little town. And like I said, this comes with the game. Whoop. This comes with the game itself. Everywhere time we try to show you something is a red light. They stay red for a very long time as well. Okay, here we go. Let's get back in. It's a simple route to drive. Simple little town, little fictional town. Great for you to get started and practice your driving skills before you go into the bigger cities. I gotta say the attention to detail is just brilliant in OMSI. There are a few flaws, and as you've seen, like the eye driving into the hedge. So there we go. I think this comes to the end. What can I say about this game compared to Bus Simulator? Well, Bus Simulator is more of a game you can just pick up and play. It's got a career mode. It's less in depth, less complex. OMSI 2 has got amazing realism. It's got great graphics, but it comes at an expense, i.e. it's very CPU intensive, and it can be quite fiddly to set up. As you can see when you're setting up the routes, it doesn't always tell you where you are. There's no map, and sometimes there's bugs. For example, like the bus will drive into another vehicle, or you get fined or penalised for something that you haven't done. The AI will drive into a hedge. So there's a few flaws in it which need fixing, and hopefully maybe they may offer SLI compatibility, or that they'll allow the graphics card to do more of the work, because at the moment it's very CPU intensive. I mean, the tutorials are pretty good. We didn't go through them, and there's lots of documentation available as well in manuals for each bus. But at the end of the day, it'd be nice to have some guides in the game itself. For example, when you're in the cockpit, when you move your mouse over, it should be able to tell you what something is. The problem is some of the buses are in German or Austrian, so if you're an English speaker, you're having problems wondering what everything is. So you have to go back and read the manual, and it does explain it in there. The IBIS can be pretty complex. We haven't covered that, but we may do a tutorial on that at a later stage. But for now, I'm going to give this Bus Simulator a 9 out of 10, and basically it would have been more. It could have been less because of the bugs, but you've got to say this is the best bus and the most realistic bus simulator available on the market. We don't know if that will be still the case when Fern Bus Simulator comes out by TML Studios, but for the moment this is the #1 bus simulator. But saying that, don't miss out on looking at Bus Simulator 2016, because that is a great game. The graphics are a bit more cartoony, but that is fun. So on that point, I shall end the video and remind you also to visit our website, pcsimulators.org, for more video reviews and more written reviews, and also join us on Steam and join us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. The details will be at the end of this video. So for now, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been quite a long video and we couldn't cover every single thing in detail, but I enjoyed doing this video and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks very much. Bye for now.